Madeline's dead, of course.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, look, I'm 91 and she was, well, she was several years older than I, maybe
Yeah.
3 or 4 years.
She was wonderful.
Yeah.
After she retired from medicine, she went back and they lived in Clear Lake, and then she would do volunteer work with the immigrants, the migrant workers up there. Go out and give them physicals, attend to them, things like that.
I can remember. I remember the house they lived in on North Federal, right at the corner where the streetcar came up and made the turn to make the loop. And Daisy and what's his name lived right there in Madeline. And that's when she's about 12.
Mm.
And my folks lived on about 2 blocks around the loop.
Well, let me get your address and
Oh yeah.
get it done.
Here's the old farmhouse.
I
That's in
sure hope
Greenfield.
you guys can see Charlotte. Well, Charlotte and Dale. Tyrone. You want the Tyrone one first? All right. 426 Cuprite. C-U-P-R-I-T-E. Cuprite.
C-U-P-R-I-T-E.
R-I-T-E. 426 that was. Charlotte and Dale Webster. Tyrone. T-Y-R-O-N-E. New Mexico. 88065. Box 118. I don't know what that means.
Do you have a phone number?
Huh?
Do you have a phone number?
Yeah. 1-505-388-3701.
505-388-3701.
Yeah, now, here they are down here. This is in Mesa, Arizona. This is 8265 Eastern Southern Avenue. East Southern. Mesa, 85208.
Okay, give me that
That's
zip code again.
865-208, and their number is 598, and their telephone number is 602-373-7598. And Mildred's.
And Mildred's last name is?
Mildred's Oliver. Yeah. Nope. Sure Hancock. This is my good friend. She's our 7th district congressman. Her husband, Mel, a real good friend of mine. He didn't run anymore though. He had 3 terms and he doesn't believe in. Here it is. Route 2, Box 171, Humansville.
H-U-M?
Yeah, Humansville.
Zip?
And that's 65674.
You have a phone number for her?
Well, it isn't in here, but I know it is. It's let me see. Oh Lord, I call her all the time, and I never look for it.
You don't have to think about it, do you?
Yeah. Guess I have to look at the phone.
Now, Now here's all my brothers and sisters, their addresses. If you'd want to, for yourself or share that with Charlotte, and
Yeah, I will.
that's where they're at, and that's the
She'll just
kids
be
that
delighted.
the kids that they have, and how many grandkids they have, and
We had Ed somehow or other found somebody who was making out a genealogy thing, you know, and a book, and it said the Howards, just Howards. Well, he sent for it. Well, he got it, and Charlotte's just, that's one thing she's going to do over there. She's going to look up some of the Duke of Essex's relation. But she's just nuts about stuff like that.
Bob Mott had done quite a bit, young Bob had done quite a bit on the genealogy in the Mott. And I've asked him 3 different times, and this is part of the reason why I sort of have some bad feelings. I'd like to look at that information, and he won't share it with me.
Wow, just ornery.
Just ornery,
That's all.
that's it. And that's part of
Isn't that
my
a shame?
problem, because he had some information I wanted, you know, and so I guess perhaps when he passes on, I'll talk with his daughters and see if they would be agreeable to let me look at it. You know.
I just can't quite understand
I
that.
don't
Can
understand
you?
that either. It's just on 3 different occasions I've asked.
It is as if you're asking him to give you something, 'cause he's still got it.
Right.
He doesn't know it though,
That's
evidently.
right.
Elgin, Illinois. That's Susan. You said that's where they're going to have a reunion?
They're going to have it in Cedar Rapids, where Cassie's living now. Is where they're going to have the
that's
reunion.
her daughter.
Right, that's the daughter that's a doctor.
Where, now Carolyn lives, that's out east of town, isn't it? Is that the house that they bought? I remember.
They're one Regency Lane, you know. I'm going to. It's been so long since I've been to Mason City. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find their house or not.
I think it's out by East Park.
Yeah,
She
I think you're
told me
right.
at the time, or when she wrote to me, or something I knew, and I think it's out there. And I know they finished the house somehow. And I thought, at that time, I thought, well, for God's sake, didn't Clint leave them any money to have a house? I was surprised that's why. You know, she said they were finishing it or something. I can't remember what it was. But I had that thought.
You know, whatever the reason is, but the estate, of course, was split up just evenly. There was right down to the penny. And whether they were just doing part of the work themselves, or I have no idea. But they're just a wonderful couple. Is her husband Gary and Carolyn, of course.
And that boy, she sent me those pictures when they were little, and he looks just like his father, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
And that girl, Lamont, that little girl. Well, I'll sure save this for Charlotte.
Yeah.
She,
Tell her she's got relatives.
well, that's just what she wants. More the merrier.
And if she's not careful, we just may be down in New Mexico sometime and look at it.
I started to tell you, last summer, she came, I think it was about in June, and was here just this little while, and they were going to Little Rock to get some, she wearing braces on her ankles because she's, you know, her polio. Well, she heard of another doctor, boy, that could make her some braces, and away they went. I didn't hear one word from her for 2 months. I thought, where in the, you know what, is she? And so then one day in about September, she called and says, "Hi, Mama," and just went on talking like she talked to me yesterday, you know. I said, "Where in the hell have you been all week, or all summer?" She says, "Oh, I don't know, we went to Little Rock and Pennsylvania, I think, and she says, oh, and we bought us a house down here in New Mexico. I said, is that where you are now? Yeah, she says, we're in our new house. No furniture or anything. It's all up here. And, you know, oh, boy. Yeah, that's just, I was really mad to think that I didn't know where she, I had no idea where she was. That's Charlotte, though. Well, you know, I don't worry about her because she's with Dale. And Dale will take care of her, whatever happens to her. So I don't worry. Just be kind of mad. I told Mildred, Mildred, when I die, don't worry about Charlotte. She might be in Timbuktu by then. Just go ahead and take care of everything, and then when she comes back, tell her about it. She said, oh, Mother, I'll try to find her. And I said, I told Charlotte and Dale that. I said, don't worry about anything like that. Just go on there. Fun, what the heck? I'm going to live till I die, and what of it? And, you know, that's all. That's the only thing to do. And